But yeah, you've probably had enough of hearing me blasting away at you. Hello, I'm Chez, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who already follow and subscribe, hi there, me again. I'm here with my tenore today. This is my Yanagazawa, and I have on there my lovely pink gold neck joint because I'm a diva, and it does make a slightly louder sound. I've done a review actually on my tenor. Review? You've been reviewed. I've done a video on my tenor setup and how I came to all of these bits and bobs, so you might want to check that out, and I will put a link in the little card popping up now above my head. And that was Stand By Me, which is a real favourite, and I end up playing it in gigs quite a lot. Incredibly repetitive and very simple, but somehow quite satisfying. Simple yet satisfying. Okay, so today we're going to talk, as I haven't done an improvising video for a while, so we're going to talk about chord changes in improvising. So for tenor, we're in C, and this particular tune, you could technically use a C major pentatonic through the whole thing. So a C major pentatonic would be using the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5 and the 6 from a C major scale. C major, I've particularly picked this Ottis Redding version because it was in a nice easy key as well. So your notes would be C, D, E, G and A. Those would be your notes, and you could technically kind of play those throughout and it would sound fine. Now the only difference and why we might want to try and get chord changes, it gives your solo much more direction. So once you finish this video, something to maybe write down as homework, a little bit of to-do list for you, is to try playing over the track. It's just Ottis Redding Stand By Me. Try playing over the track just using those 5 notes, and then try using the method that we're about to use now, which is using 4 different scales. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use C major pentatonic, as I showed you. We're actually going to use A minor pentatonic, which funnily enough uses the same notes, but your kind of full stop changes. So I think of music in terms of phrasing. So if we're in a C major pentatonic, C is very much your full stop. D, E is kind of like a comma. G is kind of like a comma, and that D is more like a question mark. So if you finished a phrase on that, it would feel very much like it needs an answer. I've asked you a question. Whereas if you finish a phrase on the C, it feels like you could even stop playing there and no one feels offended. So if we switch to an A minor pentatonic, this is the next chord, so the next scale that we're going to use to match the chord. We use A, C, D, E and G. So we get technically using the same notes but in a different order. So our A is now our predominant, our tonic, they call it, which is our full stop. So we try and finish the end of that 2-bar phrase on an A. So yeah, you'll notice that all the notes are very similar. The next one, this is the point that I think is worth noting. The next chord that comes up is an F chord. So for this I would use, again, it's a major, so I would just use a major pentatonic, nice and simple. F, G, A, C and D. Okay, so we haven't used the F before, that's new. And if we had just stuck to our C major pentatonic, we wouldn't get that lovely moment. And you'll see when we give it a go in a minute that it is a nice moment, having that refreshing change, and it really pulls it towards the next chord, which is our G, which uses, again, we'll just use a major pentatonic, G, A, B, D and E. Again, the B is new. We've not come across that geezer before. So it brings something new to the equation, so it's not just going round and round on the same chords. So let's just go through all of those scales. So we've got the C major pentatonic, and then the A minor pentatonic, and then the F major pentatonic, and the G major pentatonic. You can almost hear the song coming through. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. And we're back to C again. Can you kind of hear the tune coming through? You can hear those chords changing. So maybe scribble those 4 chords. 4 chords? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, because we're using a C twice. On a piece of paper. I'm going to write on the screen now how those chords come about. So we've got C for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, and then we've got a quicker change. We've got F for 1 bar, G for 1 bar, and then back to our C for 1 bar. I should reference now, if you've not come across my beginner videos for improvisation, so I've got one that's called Learn to Improvise in 5 minutes using 5 notes. I would really recommend you give that a shot first, so you're kind of you're in your comfort zone improvising, and this isn't your first try at it. But yeah, do give it a go. Give it a go. It's a bit of fun. What we'll do first of all, just to get a feel for it, is I'm going to play every 2 bars, and you're going to play every 2 bars. You, the YouTube community, hi there. And we'll start off with me first. So I play 2 bars of, I don't know why I'm holding my heart like, this could go horribly wrong. I'm going to play 2 bars in C, and then you're going to be taking over in the A minor. And then I'll do the tricky 2 bars where they move quicker, so from the F to the G. And then you'll go and use the C. So we'll try that first of all, and then we'll switch it up so that you've got the harder movement. And then it's up to you to try it on your own at home. So if I could just get my videographer to hit play again. I'm going to be going first. Here we go. Now you, A minor. Here's the F. G. C. This is you. Let's do that again. Here's me. You. And here's me. And you. Does that kind of make sense? Hope so. Okay, so do feel free to rewind that and try that a million times before you switch it up. This is just a short video. We're going to swap, so you're going to go first. Okay, here we go. Go. C. Here's the 2nd bar, and here's me in A. And you in F. F. And in G. G. And here's me. Here's you. You. Try and finish your phrase on a C if you can. And here's my A. And F. And the G notes. And I C. And I am being cheeky and putting the odd blue note in there. I'm sorry, that was against the rules. We're trying to keep it simple. Walk before you can run. So if you're like, why does hers sound jazzier? I snuck a couple of blue notes in there. Hope that was useful. A tiny bit of chord changes. If you really enjoyed that, then please give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do another one, which maybe uses some slightly more complicated chords, and we'll take it a step further. Cool. Hope that was useful for you. I'm going to put the notes in another video because I feel like I've rambled too much already. So I will link to that now. And yeah, do play the melody as well. It's dead easy and a bit of fun. So spend some time doing that. It's nice. It's a nice little melody, isn't it, saxophone? Hope that was useful for you. Make sure you let me know about it. Comment, like, tell me, chat to me. I always try and get back to you. Every single one of you are important to me, so do write a comment. And check me out on Twitter if you're interested in where I'm playing and what I'm doing. I put lots of photos of me prancing about on stage and things on Instagram if you're interested to look at that. and I will see you in the next video. If you haven't already clicked that notification button, you need to do that for subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, why not? Awkward. Make sure you hit the notification button. It makes sure that you get a little email pop up when a new video comes on so that you're aware. Otherwise, you won't know. Who's going to tell you? I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye. Thanks for coming. See you again. Ta-ta. Bye. So I am serious about this subscribing thing. Hit that button. Do it. Do it, or I'll drop you back. I will. I'll do it. I'll do it.